The music. All of a sudden, music. I had already started it, but I don't remember anything about it, so I'm just gonna select adventure and go for new game.
Woohoo.
Don't remember anything about this. I hope it's also like
歴史的な開
loud
国から
enough.
数十年文明開化の
Alright,
大
I
号
put it
令
in
の下
Japanese.
極東の島
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Whatever.
ま
I
さに
mean, it's
今
fine. It's
西
probably
洋
better
文
in
化の
Japanese.
大波が押し寄せていた
I mean, the English is also
It's
good
okay.
日夜
in
の
these
帝都の
games.
民は変化革新の熱気にむせ返りその変化
Can
に
you
戸惑
change
う
it
者を
after this
飲み込ん
cutscene?
で
I don't know.
時代は
Mm.
大きなうねりの中にあった
He did. Oh my god.
He'd been murdered.
John,
そ
John,
して
John.
今そんな時代を舞台に一つの物語が幕を開く
It's us! Naruhodo! What did you do, Naruhodo?
We're murderers.
I love the music. Gonna make it slightly louder, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Check the stream. And I'll let you know.
Yeah. Oh my god, the typing sounds like a fucking machine gun. Okay, options. Audio. Gameplay. Oh shit, it's not here. It's in the title. Don't save. Let's go, let's do it again. Nothing happened so far in the game. Nothing happened. It's fine. Not special content.
The game audio seems fine. If you
Yeah?
want to make it simpler. Yeah. It's up to you, but it's like a good volume.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine by me. Language. Language. Put it in English, yeah? Maybe.
Yeah, why not?
So I don't have to read too much during the cutscenes. Because the subtitles are so light that I can't really see them
Yeah,
anyway.
it's white on a light background.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it again. Nothing happened.
You can skip it since we just
No.
watched it.
The Empire of Japan, after opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide.
Le Gasp.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Dun dun dun. God, I love this game. Machine gun is back. There's an autoplay, but I don't want to because this is all I have to read. I will read. I will narrate. Narrate? I'll just read. Narrate what? I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. I guess he has this voice now. How can it be? I
Good
can't
luck
do it.
sustaining that throughout. Now you have to
I was about to
continue
say the
it.
same.
You're not allowed to stop.
How can it be that just beyond the doors is a quiet little champ? Quiet little champ. Is the highest court in Japan. We need to decide my fate. This is
Oh my god.
yeah.
It's like a flash warning or something.
Yeah, no, wait. I'm gonna
Oh,
remove
you
them.
can just turn it off. After
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
given anyone that watches it a seizure.
Whoopsies. I forgot. Vibration? No, I don't need vibration on my controller. It's gonna freak me out. Wait
We
time
take
for
no
what?
liability for anyone having a seizure.
What?
It's not on us.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
I just don't have
I
seizures,
had no
maybe.
idea there was gonna be one now. I thought it was off actually, because we don't like them.
Mm,
And since I had already played, like, whatever.
yeah.
Okay, let's save that. You see, I had already started playing, but I'm just gonna save over it. Yeah, I don't care. Thank you. Bye, bitch. Okay. In my feet. This is just his thinking voice. Like, that's
Yeah,
how he
yeah.
thinks. What?
Do you want me to do the other one?
Oh, yeah, please. Oh, wait, this is me. Oh, no,
Yeah.
nothing.
Save your glass. Murder.
Duh. Sorry. I love that I have... Oh, Ryunosuke, that's our name. My name is Ryunosuke, naruhodo. Naruhodo, Ryunosuke. That would be the correct order.
Yeah.
I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now... Why am I doing this? Here I am, awaiting my trial. My trial.
That's enough.
Who is it? It's the boyfriend! Oh, shit, I fucking
he's not
shouted.
obliged to listen
Whoops.
to such
I
abuse,
didn't mean to
officer.
shout. I didn't mean to shout.
The
I need
little lady.
to probably reduce my gain filter here to something a bit less because it's gonna be weird. Okay, maybe that's it's a boyfriend and I shouted. I heard it echo in my own ears. I'm so sorry.
I kind of-
Whoopsies. Do
Yeah.
you do the boyfriend as well?
I did read it, but I can do it again. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer.
And
Who are you?
I love it. I speak once and then you do everybody else.
In a conversation with myself.
Yeah.
I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today.
He's my husband.
Lawyer. Yes, have you never heard of it, bitch? Until the judge has given his verdict on the case. No one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet.
Bitch.
You uneducated fuck.
You motherfucker.
And yet I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave.
Sorry, I'm gaining. I'm modifying my gain again.
Oh, okay.
Cause sorry. I hope it's still okay. Cause
I'm professional.
hey, how dare you?
Right. I forgot how you pronounce it. Ryunosuke.
Ryunosuke.
Ryunosuke. Don't say use.
Oh yes, of course. Sorry.
That's a very accurate character that you're reading.
Hey. Don't call me out. Oh fuck you. Oh, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
Hahaha, there you go again apologizing.
I said shut the
Just
fuck
like
up.
always.
Oh,
That's what I
come
said.
on.
But I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by a student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you?
Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone.
There's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high.
You mean?
I believe you. I know you're innocent.
Rinosuke.
Inosuke.
This is my boyfriend. He doesn't know my name. Asoki Kazuma, my best friend. Also in his second year. Wait. Am I thinking or am I saying it out loud?
You're thinking. Narrating, actually.
Also in his second year, Yume University. But he's far more clever than I. A-star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive considering he's still an undergraduate. Oh no, I was saying it out loud!
Saying it out. That's so
Just-
weird. It's not that impressive.
Why was he talking out loud?
I don't know, he's crazy. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. Yeah, what time is this basically?
1800s?
Don't do much yet.
I think it's like in that era, you know, Victorian era for UK.
It's like, I don't know what year it is, by the way.
Yeah, you know, like they wear some Victorian clothes, so I suppose it's when, you know, the influence
I mean, they
started.
also said like, oh, it's after the revolution or something, but I don't know what revolution.
But also,
we're in.
this universe is a bit different from real history, so.
Yeah, I figured.
But it has to be like
It's your
1800s.
line. You're lying.
Oh yeah, you said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. If I'm not thinking, I'm talking with this fucking voice. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma, truly. 3 days ago. It becomes worse and worse. Yeah, that's when all this started. I was on a date with him. And then I murdered someone. Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last.
I know I've been forever dreaming of this day. Those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court.
So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself. There we go. That's how you read the sentence. In the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you and proud as your friend. I have to clarify it, unless people
As your
start-
friend, by the way.
As your friend, by the way,
That was a
because
lover.
platonically, I am very happy and proud of you, but platonically only. God forbid anybody can misrepresent this as some gay romance. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. Temple?
He's like gassing him up so much. Bro.
I swear. We know you're gay for him.
I swear. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes.
The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too.
And come with me, my gay best friend. We'd have a like. This is why they have to clarify so many
My
times.
totally platonic
Yeah,
best friend.
We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together.
If it
If only
only.
it was that.
That's
Oh,
me.
That's all.
If only it were that simple. That's you.
One sec. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. I can't be too gay right now.
Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer.
I'm waiting for all the text. Good idea. After all, it's not like every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this.
You calling me broke? Hello.
See you in English class tomorrow, then, partner.
Then platonic partner.
Don't be partner.
Oh, like these Ace Attorney games are like the most homo-romantic things ever. Was about to say the wrong thing. Well, I did say it, but I said it anyway. It was straight after that. The when it happened. Yeah, English. I need to go in English class. Do I do this word?
Yeah, you
Otherwise,
should
you
do
voice everybody.
Mhm.
Asogi, may I have a word? It's a big guy.
Oh, it's a man.
It's a man. I will do my man voice.
Hey, do your man voice? It's funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Professor, I didn't know you were coming.
Well,
Keep going,
I can't
yeah.
even start it. This case has personal significance to me. Never mind that for now. Asogi. You should go immediately to the judge's chamber.
His Excellency's chambers? Why?
He was looking for you, boo. It just sounds like Ryunosuke thinking, but deeper. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. Turns out he's the fucking owner of the university or some shit, and he doesn't know.
It wouldn't surprise me. I see. I'll go at once then. It's just walking
I
the
shall
woods.
accompany you. Bitch, why are you
Alright,
why are you smirking at me?
Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom.
Yes, thanks, Kazuma. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Oh wait, it's deeper. Dot 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 dot. Dot dot dot. This is awkward. If I may. Yes, sorry. You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo Ryunosuke, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Mikotoba Yujin. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yuma University. Ah, Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name before. The name, yes, whatever. Kazuma said it before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. Asogi had told me, my god, I'm gonna die. Tell me about you. You and he are best friends. Highlighted. Because we must not get it wrong.
They
I
are not
understand.
game lovers, guys.
They're just best friends. Exclamation
You should
point.
fuck.
As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go study. Whatever, in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial,
He's gonna get executed.
oh my god, he gonna die. I'm
Gonna
afraid that
die.
that permission will be revoked and never granted again. What? Ah, as I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi might have my my brain is short-circuiting. It stops after a while. It's like, no, I know there's words after that, but I'm not reading them. May have chosen not to tell you. The gasp. He's agreed to defend me, knowing any if he fails, his wings will be shattered. Yes, bitch. But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? Blah, blah, blah. The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas studies. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable circumstances. I don't believe it. Dot, 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 dot. But I didn't do it, I swear. I'm not a murderer.
Yeah, that's how this works. You just keep saying that, and
And then they will
they'll
believe you.
At some point, yeah.
I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial, bitch. What do you mean? Sorry? What do you mean? Exactly. You'll soon understand once proceedings get to underway. Dot dot dot! Exclamation point. But then what should I do? Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction. Right. So, as soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, Will you take Kazuma's
You
hand
want to marry?
as your lawfully wedded husband. I do. This is a different courtroom from what I expected it to be.
I thought I was on trial for murder.
I do? Am I getting married? But what will the question be? Surely not. Do you accept the accusation brought before you? Of course not. Bitch, listen to what. Are you not there with ears working? Ryunosuke. Defendant! Oh no, that's you.
Oh, I mean, I guess I'm the bailiff. Defendant. Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once.
Yes. Ah, it would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi Kazuma must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as a defendant, the final decision is yours.
Oh, do you think the question is, do you want a different lawyer? I do.
Or do you accept to defend or something? I don't know. It has to be something like that, for sure.
Mm.
That's you again.
What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear?
Bitch.
Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway.
Hello? This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of
Like how
murder.
his first concern is his gay best friend.
So it's not I'm about to end up in jail for something I didn't do. No.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
best friend
is
might
my
not be able
boyfriend.
to go to England.
Yeah, my boyfriend's future is at stake.
And so,
And I'm charged with murder, yeah.
with absolutely no idea what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. The tutorial, because we don't know how it works yet. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would define. Well, yeah, that's all.
Yeah, it
My
works.
brain rewriting.
It's also because the text is coming up so slowly, even my brain's doing it. That's why I'm just waiting for the whole thing.
I mean, even if the text was all out there in a second, my brain would do it. Just like brain farts. Look at how. Oh my god, I'm terrified. So this is a courtroom. Courtroom.
Oh, it's me. The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power.
I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery.
That's because you can't see their faces.
There's a military and other uniforms in there.
The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial.
Also, why is his fucking headband?
Yeah, there's no wind, bro. It's an inside, like,
I
we're
mean,
indoors.
he has his own wind. Is the
Yeah.
gayness.
Yeah, it generates wind.
Yeah. A secret trial?
A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. Rigged.
What did you add to my title?
Chaotic.
Chaotic Read.
It's,
see.
I read this part. Okay.
What? But what?
It'll become clear in time, but for now, you need to concentrate, Ryunosuke.
Ryunosuke.
Ryunosuke. It's about to begin. He's spooked by everything.
My god, the judge. Hello. He looks
And
quite Russian. Like I feel like Rasputin would look like that.
I see. Do you want me to do this guy's voice?
Yes.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke and Naruto.
Sorry, give me a second. No, wait, what am I doing? Oh.
I have no idea.
I'm doing things and I don't know what I'm doing.
Only you know. You can read this, guys.
The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency.
As is the defense. Oh, right. Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedures for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who
Oh,
advocates for the defendant in this trial?
okay. This is it. This might be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do...
You're gonna defend
I need to
yourself.
answer quickly. What should I do? Answer. I
Wait
wait.
and see.
What do I do?
Do you want him to defend you, or are you gonna defend yourself?
I think it's gonna end up that I have to defend myself anyway.
So just wait and see, right?
Unless, because, I mean, it's a tutorial and I need to learn how to...
Or do you want that guy to like you? Then maybe answer I do.
I'm gonna go wait and see.
Okay.
Kazum is the lawyer here. I can't
Yeah.
defend myself.
Exactly.
Shock Pikachu face. If I say I do, it will be tantamount to lying. And I've been accused of murder, for goodness sake. This is no time for lies. Try to stop fidgeting, Ryunosuke. Oh no, that's
I
you.
was reading his, yeah. Try to stop fidgeting, Ryunosuke. It's distracting.
And you're very attractive.
What?
But if I no, he's very attractive. Sorry, I'm gay. But if I don't say I'll defend myself now, things could end very badly for my friend. Platonic.
Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate for his defense. Yes!
Oh, he does it automatically. The game just goes to it.
Mhm. What is the meaning of this unruly outburst?
I would like to inform the court that I, Naruto
gay.
Ryunosuke, will be defending myself. That was you.
What?
What?
What are you playing at, Ryunosuke?
Professor Mikotoba told me everything just now before the trial.
He did what?
He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. Bitch, you don't believe me. He says.
How sad. It means you don't have faith in me.
Well, bitch, I care about you.
You think I won't be able to... What?
Okay? This is why this game is amazing.
You think I won't be able to get you off?
Yeah.
Out in the middle of this courtroom.
No, but like, it's ever since the very first game, there's like questionable lines. And it's hilarious. No, it's not that really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you...
Yes. I knew that's how you feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotoba, I forgot how to say his name.
Mikotoba.
Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial.
Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renounce it to his own counsel? Really?
Objection!
Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent. He's confident he can speak for himself.
Yeah, sure. Meanwhile, Ryunosuke just dying next to him.
Is that so, Naruto-san?
Hmm? Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. In fact, my mind's a complete blank.
I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
Why does he have to do that? The katana lead. Excuse me,
Yeah.
Mister. I'm a weak man. I can't. Well, for a university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed. Oops, I hit my mic.
As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Accordingly, the highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruto?
Yes, Your Excellency.
It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken.
My competence? What does that mean?
He's questioning your ability to do the job.
As he should.
Yeah.
Well, he can't be questioning him more than I am.
We are all questioning your ability. So, let's start with the simplest of questions.
Oh, yes.
Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in the case.
Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember. But, wait.
If they make you type, that would be really
I'm so nervous. I can't even remember that. What was it again? No, you can just check the
Yeah, I
court.
know, it's options, but if they actually made you type, that would be crazy.
Yeah, no.
It'll miss.
No, it's not options. It's the court record if he's gonna tell me
Oh,
now.
okay.
Press R to check the court record or something like that.
Right. You know, Skype. Let me guess, your mind's gone blank.
Listen, mister, you don't have to be so attractive. I mean, him voiced by you. I mean, like, oh,
You're just gay.
I am. You know me so well. Exactly.
Yeah, I do. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record.
But I can't even find that.
It's simple. You can access the court record with the
not
press
this
of R.
hard.
immediately. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there.
I just have to press R for the court record. Alright, there's no time to lose.
Here, that's the name of the guy.
That's you.
University collar pin. Oh, this is the. I didn't realize. This is the list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with R. I didn't even think that that was like the me speaking. I thought that was just the
No,
instructions.
it's because they chose the same color.
Yeah, yeah. You'll
For
find
the name.
details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press B to go back.
Okay. John Wilson. John H. Wilson, 47, the victim of this case. He was a visiting professor of medicine at Yume University from the British Empire.
He's 47 years old.
hmm
So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Now you'd better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in people section.
Yeah,
of the
get
court
it.
record.
Jesus.
Extra percent. Try it now.
Yes!
Yes! Sorry.
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university.
Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England invited to the Yume University 3 years ago. This is not a show how much information you know situation, but okay. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. As most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
What is this?
Yet despite the
it's me.
yeah,
And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of the Englishman has been poured on our shore. He doesn't speak anymore. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor? But I didn't do it.
No, this case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter.
Just,
In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers, clearly. You're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime.
So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it?
Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman.
Fucking white people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime.
Oh dear, look at the time. I better get going.
Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay until yeah, but fucking bitch. We know.
Good idea. After all, it's not every day, blah blah blah. See you in English class tomorrow.
Partner,
Party.
platonic, very. The British Empire. Well, it's incredible to think. Wait. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello. So I went over to the professor's table and introduced myself to Dr. Wilson.
Now then, let me pose my next question to the defendant Miracle.
Yes, Your Excellency.
How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death.
He died. The cause of death. Well, obviously, that was,
Death. You're no escape. Remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence. What, you have gunshot like residue? What do you have?
wait a second, I'm trying to... my chair. Jesus Christ, I know words, I promise.
Coconuts.
My coconuts. By evidence? But how?
Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Do it now.
Post-mortem report. Death occurred a little bit after 2 p.m. and was caused by loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body.
Yes!
Yes! Well... According to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. That's me, exactly me reading that. Learn to read, you imbecile! That's the post-mortem report, I take it. Sorry, yes, that's right. The, post-mortem report.
Oh. In the West, the doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy.
What are you eating?
Shortbread cookies.
Nice.
But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way.
Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. This is a so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at a close range.
That steak behind him looks fucking good.
I swear to God.
Maybe I'm hungry.
You should eat.
Later. Thank you, counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record.
The photographic print of the victim has been entered in the courtroom. Court record. A fucking giant photograph just starts walking inside the courtroom. So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. Detail, not detail.
Very well, I'm satisfied with your answers.
Thank fuck.
It's the basic like facts of the case. Like, you don't
Yeah.
have to be quizzing people on the basic facts of the case.
I
but
swear.
Let's start the trial.
Wait, I'm just gonna open my own snacks, because here we're gonna enjoy a chill moment with snacks. Water, because we need to stay hydrated. Alright, because you're not
Water.
typing now, Stream Elements is not gonna say anything.
Oh,
Because Stream Elements just works if people type in there. Boop. Water. Water.
hydration.
Hydration.
Where
And
is the
snacks.
little cat?
What?
Where is the cat?
She's right here.
No cat cam, no. It's just gonna cover the screen, is it?
I mean, it covers a lot of the screen there.
Mhm. Fair enough.
I can turn it on and off. But she's right there. She's sleeping.
Oh,
Can you see her yet? I don't know if it's showing yet.
yeah. Cute. Just see like a curve.
Hmm?
Just see like the curve of floof, a croissant of floof.
She's just a floof ball.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's keep going. Let's start this damn trial. The tutorial, so long.
Yeah. 1 second, sorry, I have to tab back. There you go.
Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened. Ugh, this is it then.
I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. You know who he's talking about.
The professor? You mean Mr. Mikakama?
Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean. Well, I can still act as your assistant.
Oh, okay. Ah, of course.
What is it called? The second chair in like a defense thing.
I have no idea.
It's in Hamilton, you remember? Like,
Co-counsel.
co-counsel. Hamilton, sit down.
When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Asogi Kazuma must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he?
Maybe. But any help can give me.
Would be greatly
Appreciate
appreciated,
it,
Kazuma.
Kazuma.
Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats.
Why don't you rein the crazy headband and control the cold stairs first?
Not happening. Now we have Blackwell.
What the? Maybe I want to play with more coffee.
Hosonoga. Of course, my name is Hosonoga Sato.
Ooh, that Japanese accent right there.
I'm the head waiter at a Western style restaurant called Le Carnival. La Carnival. Carnival. I'm bleeding, bro.
He's bleeding.
Yeah.
Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some, blood.
It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me.
Oh my god. But it really, really should. As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern quarter was developed by foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, an Occidental eatery, 3 days ago.
Understood, Hosonoga-san. We will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident.
No, bitch. Fuck you.
At once, sir.
Oh, perspiring maybe, but aspiring?
It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have few dinners at that time of day. Diners. The lunchtime rush was over and there were only 3 tables still occupied.
That fits in with my memory of it too. There was high ammunition in play.
It was when I was in the kitchen putting away crockery and cutlery. A gunshot rang out, so I hurried to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes!
Hold on, let me just clarify something here. While I did pick up a gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor, bitch, just stop talking.
Don't do that.
I didn't shoot him.
We don't do that.
I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what he saw, you amateur. But
Next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, defendant Narabuda. Don't worry, Ryanosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back. For now, we must quietly listen to the witness.
If I may confirm on point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today.
That's actually a good thing. That's just what you're supposed to do, right? Yes, without question.
What do you mean?
Like, in a courtroom, like if he was to say something like, oh, it's like this accused student, yeah, like you have to also, for the court record, sort of say like, you have to give more details, so they usually ask like, is it this man that's like this or like whatever? Because you have to like actually like put it in the court record in a proper way, basically.
Yeah. I see.
But yes,
And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
no, that was a long time before you just said it. There's no one else around the table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
Huh? Wait, what did he just say? I don't know, what did he just say?
He was like, there was no one else standing there except for this guy and the victim.
There was no one else around
Oh,
that
he
table?
repeated it too. What's the matter, Ryanosuke?
That's not right. I went over to Dr. Vision and say hello. There was a woman sitting opposite him at his table.
Really?
And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do? You'll get your fucking time.
Yeah.
I desperately want to say something, but I was told not to interject.
Ryanosuke.
Are you telling me to interject,
Don't say
bitch?
you just told me. You're the kind of man who would diligently get to work, aren't you?
I suppose I am. I'm very lucky for
But you can't just always follow the rules in life, you know. If you don't say what you want to say right now, you'll seriously regret it when you're found guilty.
I thought we were gonna have our time to say
No,
Alright, you've scared me.
I think that's because he's also like saying something that's a lie. Like you're.
I know, but
think-
usually there's the counter
Yeah.
thing.
Counter argument.
Yeah.
But that's like I think when you're I don't know. I think that's at a different time usually.
No, I'm
Okay.
talking about these games, not real
Oh,
court.
okay.
Real court doesn't matter here. It's not. It really is nothing. It has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I get you.
And there is something I want to say. I'm just going to shut my eyes and say,
Yes!
"What's my moment, please?" Dr. Weasley was alone that day. I'm not eating, I promise. I'm
I
sure
can
of it.
hear it.
There was a lady sitting with him at the table. Dear me, what are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard of court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, the mere student, is not a real lawyer after all? But I'm sure of what I saw. Hosonaga-san. No, that's you.
Osanoka-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy? No. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone. Liar.
I don't believe it.
Actually, I have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please have a look if you'd like to. This is in Japanese, I can't read it. Let me see, sketch of the establishment's layout drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right, I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. How can I see that? This is a fucking piece of paper with the freaking layout. Like,
Why would a waiter do this?
he's weird. This guy is sus as fuck.
I don't think he's a waiter.
Yeah, he's
Because
too sus.
why would he just decide to make a map for no
Mhm.
reason?
I mean, like, this does look like 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 a seating map of like, oh, these are the tables
Yeah,
that we
but he
use.
used
like,
his
why is
own-
he drawing it himself on a business card? Yeah.
On his own business card, like,
Gosh, yeah.
I decided to make it to, like,
It's weird. It's really weird. Well, you're clearly a very conscientious waiter. You're a weirdo. You're not a conscientious. Thank you, sir. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Oh, well. Is there a problem? Did you murder this guy? Hand the plan over to the court officer at once. Of course, here you are. What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now.
something is impacted in him. The waiter's business card has been entered into the court record.
He's
Please,
dying, like Jesus.
someone give him a cough drop.
Or some water.
Oh.
Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant. The only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. That's bullshit.
Fuck it.
It would seem we are looking at a black and white case here. Defendant Naruhodo. If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you.
I know what you may have some small reprieve in terms of your invaluable purpose.
I call this waiter.
That's
Oh, sorry,
was
chief.
me. I called this
He's
waiter as an
panting in sort
unsworn
of
witness
frenzy.
in order to explain the details of the case to the court. But I must warn the defense if you are determined to pursue matters further in the trial. Okay. What do you think I should do, Kazuma?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient yes.
He's like, the fuck?
Everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual about the peculiarities. You said it, Professor Mikoto said it, and also has a judge in persecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this. He's right to be scared.
As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you. And yet, despite knowing that,
You're a bitch.
you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face, is that it?
What?
If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is duty bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary.
So we'll kill the judge. And the prosecutor and
And then
everybody
they put
else.
me on trial for murder.
So we'll kill everybody.
Are you going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet, Inosuke. Defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. Then we'll see how decisive, oh my god, divisive of you. How decisive this evidence really is. Indeed. Prosecutor Archie, please continue with the proceedings.
Well, you were warned. The young can be so reckless. You know. Oh wait, I'm gonna do like a annoying white girl voice for him.
Okay.
You know, many call me a saint, but I can be a devil when I want to be. Ugh. In a few short moments from now, that dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls its next witnesses.
Very well, officer. Bring forth the witnesses at once. That guy reminds me of someone. I can't place it right now. The guy who left, the general guy.
Yeah. Witnesses, kindly state your names and occupations for the court.
Yes, sir. The great
Do you want to do this character?
Fine. Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Iesa Nosa. What? What's your name? No?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, Nosa.
It's
yes,
no, sir. Yes, sir.
I see it.
Yeah. Welcome
Yes,
to
yes. This is reporting for duty, sir.
welcome to Ace Attorney names.
Myself, I'm fine
Yes,
employed. Of fine articles of antiquity from the efflorescence of our nation, Nippon, and conduct my trade from Rasute, the humble provinces in the 2nd district. Curio Korekut at your service.
He trembles just like your voice.
An antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing.
Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant of the day in question.
It must be the diners at the other tables that the waiter mentioned. Myself, I habitually take tea out of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question. Always post noon. And not infrequently converse with interested parties regarding the curios with which I make my business.
I can't understand a word that this old man is saying.
He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival.
Thank you.
He seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them.
We have an attractive translator here.
He obviously targets Le Carnival. Why do I keep saying Le? La Carnival.
Because it's French.
Because it. Because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele.
Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that surgeon looks more like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer.
What does that even mean?
I have no idea.
Mm,
Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
affirmative. The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner on what can only be described as an act of war, sir.
Do you really want to do this character?
That's right. There was that black uniformed rogue infantryman over there that unloaded his firearms, sir.
This man's as impossible to understand as the other. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said.
So this is the decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead.
Yes.
Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable?
Okay, hello. Excuse me.
I can make you feel more comfortable. Like, okay, bro.
If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start.
Now, the court will hear from your... Oh, sorry, will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment the incident occurred. Sir, yes, sir. Standing ready to report, sir. Unsavory memories of a most acerbic afternoon. Witness testimony.
What the
What the
witnesses
witnesses
saw.
I was ingesting a regulation beef steak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. I kind of love him. He's so funny.
Do you want me to do this? No, okay, no, you do it.
Virtues.
No, I was like, do you want me to voice one of the two? But no, you do it, it's fine.
Okay. Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman. At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes.
There's a fucking baby crying. Sometimes.
Weird. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, cowardly little weasel.
No, he was shot from the front.
I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of the mysteriously absconded precious curio. So you saw nothing. Well, so you, Sergeant Nosa, actually witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. A wicked university cadet, sir. A cruel and unforgivable enemy.
Whoa.
You live in... Whoa, bro, you brought a knife into court? Are you fucking crazy? And an Englishman can what may be assailed in the broad light of day.
But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone.
Is that, oh, is that really true, Rionosuke?
Is that really true?
Is that really true?
Yes, all I did was pick up the gun. That's all I had on the floor. Why did you pick up the damn gun?
I swear, idiot.
After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and started drinking some coffee.
Okay, I understand that fingerprints aren't a thing at this point, but still, don't be stupid.
Then, when I finished, I got out from my seat to leave the restaurant, where I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. Like... I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down, and just as I was picking it up... Bang!
Even the gun that shot him. But if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was.
There is?
Rionosuke, you must Exercise your
Oh,
right to
cross-examination,
cross-examine.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Cross-examine?
Do it now.
As we have heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. Yes, I added some words, but it's fine. The defendant is clearly guilty. It is time to bring this to justice.
Certainly, the testimony the court has just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict of this trial. Bro. Greedy looking fucker. What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst?
The defense demands its rights to a cross-examination.
So dramatic, bro.
Dear me, dear me. Let me guess. The Hachimaki headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic. Huh? How did he know?
Because you don't know shit, bro.
The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
Objection!
Defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it, it is irrelevant.
Go. Kazuma is so commanding. Okay. That's to say he's so hot.
And that's to say that Ryosuke is the bottom.
I mean, of course.
Very well. The defense conduct a cross-examination of the witnesses. Alright, this is where the battle really begins, Ryosuke.
But I don't even know what I have to do in cross-examination. Don't read my lines.
Sorry. Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witnesses' statements.
How?
You didn't fire the gun, which means that what the soldier said has to be a lie.
Well, yes, but
It's just a case of proving it, and the key to doing that is evidence.
yeah, I need to present the picture again. Evidence.
As you can see, he was shot from the front.
From the one.
Yeah. All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Now let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you.
Alright then, it's all or nothing.
Yeah, we already read this, so you can like play.
Oh, I
it.
know.
Okay.
This is the
Yeah,
I can
that's
press
what
I can
about to
press
read it. Yeah.
you don't have to read it. I can press or present stuff.
Yeah,
Like
you
if
gotta
I
keep
press
going.
I
right?
might get more information though.
Yeah. We don't need more information about what he was eating, do we?
Well about
Maybe the discussion. they were having?
Yes!
Yeah.
I don't know though what they're gonna ask.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
Why aren't you saying anything? Is this some new interrogation technique?
I hadn't actually thought of what I wanted to ask.
Just ask about anything that catches your attention. Anything that bothers you.
Alright then. This beefsteak you mentioned, what kind of food is that?
Beef steak.
Dang,
Enjoy!
so cute!
Beef steak is a delicious cut of veal vigorously cooked on a cast iron grill and served piping hot. Okay.
Oh,
Bro's making me hungry. If food could receive medals of honor, beef steak would be almost as highly decorated as a cutlet. That's fucking amazing.
right, I see. Thank you, sir. So, next question. Why are you lifting your hand? This
Using
cutlet you
claws.
mentioned. What kind of food is that?
This is having a conversation about food. Cutlet is a delicious cut of veal tossed in breadcrumbs and deep fried in cooking oil.
Katsu.
Cuts. Accept your guilty verdict. Atone for your crimes, bro. And when you're released from prison, try it.
Yes, sir. I will, sir. On the double, sir.
Sorry to interrupt, but what the fuck was that? How about trying to stick to questions that are relevant to the case and not about cutlets?
Oops. Sorry. I'll do my best.
I thought it was relevant to the case. I didn't know what a beef steak was.
So, next question. Don't lift your hand. Oh my god. Is it just me or did you keep bitch? Why did it skip?
Negative.
Sort
That
of
was an
wah
explosion.
crying noise.
Negative.
Well, at least we've learned that he's a big beef lover.
That doesn't sound good either. Affirmative.
It's not easy knowing what questions to ask.
Yeah, we're not gonna find out the discussion. Yeah, here we go. Let's go.
Yes!
Oh, and in these games, basically, you know if you did something right because the music stops.
Nah. No, sir. What? What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Trusting some photographic print in my mustache. A fine mustache.
Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes! There's a clear inconsistency here. Huh, what nonsense. What can this print possibly tell us that we don't already know? Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth. I think this proves beyond a doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom. Ah, this is so frustrating.
Make your goddamn point. Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. Bro's handling this perfectly.
Kazuma, what? What are you talking about?
It's apparent from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement.
Sergeant statement.
Sergeant's statement.
Wait.
Sergeant, yes or no? Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you just made was this. It makes me remember you could have Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military grade eyes, sir.
Yes!
But no, that just can't be.
And why not, cadet?
Because...
Bro, take a close look at the print. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest.
Oh, that's you.
Ah. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? There's the kid.
What the... What was that? Something just popped up from behind his bag, but he pushed it down again.
Certainly, there is a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant? No, sir. Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. You're lying. Get this witness thrown out. Done. Over. The moment I heard the firearm discharged, my eyes were Somebody fixed on the delicious carnival steak. So,
What?
last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Yasamusa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all.
Ugh, that's absurd.
I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand city.
Yeah. There's been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial, just from that one discrepancy. Turnabout, it's the
That's a
title of
massive
everything.
discrepancy. That's an unreliable witness. Don't talk to that witness ever again. You get thrown out of court. His testimony is fucking struck from the record.
So
It's
this
correct.
is what being an ace attorney is all about.
But I definitely saw him. At University Cadet Day, he was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
Yes!
But I never fired a gun. All I did was pick it up from the floor.
Stupid idiot. You old man. You didn't see the moment the victim was shot either? Myself, I have already been quite clear. Yeah, he was just fucking looking at his Cheerios on the floor, yeah. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you
I was
doing?
twerking. Something right here. Treasure. Bro, you just broke your shit. Indeed, the whole era Koban, my prize coin. On each occasion when I visit that restaurant, it is my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Rasute.
In the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you?
On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I proffered my Hoi treasure. Believed that he would purchase such a rare find, I did not, but I was presented with little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished.
Nickelback vanished?
Hunting around under the table, I was in case it may have fallen there. What? And then it happened. You heard the gunshot, you mean? Indeed, I did, but I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hawaii treasure. Nothing could distract me. Out of interest. You find the coin in the end? No. I see. That lamentable day, the precious Kohoe Koban was lost to me. No doubt some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself. As I'm sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels it must be to the British, chill out. It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now. What is your position, Prosecutor Auchi?
Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. What the fuck does that mean?
I have no clue.
My witnesses have further testimony.
I think it just
to make.
means like, oh, he thought he escaped danger, but there's more danger behind him. Kind of like out of the frying pan and into the fire. Explain.
Upon hearing the next statements, it will become abundantly
No,
clear.
listen, we're not gonna take more statements from liars.
I swear. And there is only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime. The quali despicable defendant, Ryunosuke
Naruhodo.
Naruhodo Ryunosuke-san. What?
He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he?
I am gonna have gay dreams tonight.
Enjoy. Very well, the court invites the witnesses to testify again. We'll thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear? As clear as Kiriko glass, Your Excellency. Yes, sir. At once, sir. Waiting signal to testify, sir.
Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think.
Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name, Ido.
I do like I do.
It would seem that those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny. I do. Tension. Your father is about to quell the enemy. It's a gross-looking child.
Yeah.
Watch and learn, my boy.
Let's go.
The true culprit.
Let me just save.
Oh yeah. How long have you been streaming for?
An hour 23.
See?
Could take a little break and then we continue the case.
I mean, we're about to like do some crazy shit, right? We can finish that and then take a break.
It's gonna be long.
Yeah, it's alright though.
Let's go then.
True culprit.
Let's go.
Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. It is not.
No.
Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man, he was that young love lad in black. That much I myself did see.
Instead of Men in Black, if it's like just teenagers, young lads in black.
Lads in black.
Yeah.
Lads in black. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Oh wait, my fucking headphones got tangled.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And my leg fell asleep.
Indeed, alone he was the Englishman, dining all by himself.
Yeah, but he wasn't alone.
Mm-hmm.
We know, even though we can't prove it yet, I think.
This guy has giant earlobes. Oh, you can zoom. You can do that.
Yeah.
Here, there is a shadow of someone. Is there like not, I don't know, another glass or something on the table of the guy?
Can't see, but
In the
there is
corner.
something here, but we can't really see. This guy is sus.
Super sauce. Therefore, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman over and out.
I'm definitely not opening something to eat again. I should be having dinner, but I'm eating random stuff instead.
Over and out. These testimonies are certainly compelling.
Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all. Please, and after these outbursts already. But there was a woman. There was a young woman at his table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her.
Objection!
If you call yourself a liar, then you will respect the rules of court and speak fun. It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. Yes. There's another picture. There's another picture. The prosecution
yes,
has
a bigger
photographic
picture.
evidence of this fact. This is a photographic print of. Oh, that's you.
Oh, is this a photographic print of the crime scene, Council?
Indeed. Of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. As can plainly be seen, there is only one place set. Certainly. No, that's you.
Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else, except the chair is pulled out and...
Alright, it doesn't make any sense.
The court will add this new photographic evidence to the court. Also, what doesn't line up is that photograph and the freaking illustration the guy sent, because every table had like 4 chairs on it. In the,
Yeah.
Like in the illustration, it's just too... I don't understand.
That's me. I don't understand.
Why is the chair turned around? What is happening in this picture?
The victim
So-
was here. You can see.
But why is he facing away from the table?
Yeah, that's a good question. What's going on here? It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman.
The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well.
But that's not true. I saw her. I swear that
He
I
was
saw a
wearing
woman with him.
blue. It would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after all. The witness testimonies we have just heard leave no further room for doubt. No, that was
These are
the
very
thing.
sensitive political times, as we all know. The ink is still fresh in the treaty with Great Britain. To think that I ouch, take it, Suchi. I will have contributed, whatever. I don't care, you're annoying. How can this be happening? The judge is ready to rule.
Who's talking? I don't even know. Stand Tower, Renosuke, it's not over yet.
What?
If what you say is true, then there's something going on behind the scenes. And now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination.
I don't know, Kazuma.
The defense is entitled to cross-examine the witness, but make it quick, understood?
Rules can be so unbending at times. Ugh. Dun dun. Okay, so.
Even if what I say, yeah. I don't know what you're supposed to do in this part.
I should press.
Press, I guess? Or
Wait. Okay. We can start from the first thing, because
No, you're gonna do for everything. Fair.
why not? There's fun dialogue.
Yes!
No, no, no. It's not the same thing at all. For a start, I didn't fire that gun.
We have a difference of opinion on that. The opinion of a uniformed officer versus that of a fledgling cadet.
I don't think so.
Also, it's opinion of a liar.
Consider this, defendant. Just a moment ago, I blinked.
Okay.
Did you? Did you see it? Did you see me blink?
We can't even see your
How
eyes.
could I? And yet, it is an undeniable fact that I did blink. So there you
Bro,
have
that
it.
is not a gotcha. That's not how that works. I didn't see that this like ouchie committed the crime, but that doesn't mean you committed the crime. Like, holy fuck. Attention. Sound reasoning. The sound of the fire alarm rang in my ears, and the very next moment. Oh, fire alarm!
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? The fire alarm.
I have dyslexia. This is not. I saw you waving the gun at the Englishman.
I think that says it all, don't you?
Yeah,
And let us not forget, the antique dealer witnessed the accused in this most incriminating charge. That's so correct, sir. Oh, correcta. Like correct. Correcta. Oh, it's correct.
Correct.
Yeah, it means correct.
Yes, pointing his gun.
Yes!
He was. Earlier, you all said that I was pointing it to his back, and I didn't point.
Yes, it may be true that I was holding a gun at that point in time. But I've told you already, it's only because I picked it up from the floor. Well, obviously, as the culprit, that's the only way you could explain it away. I had just finished drinking my coffee and I was about to leave the restaurant when I found this damn fucking guy. I noticed his gun on the floor and
picked it up because I'm dumb.
And at exactly that moment, he died. A gunshot rang in my ears.
Full of events beyond our control, life is.
What are you, Yoda? Sorry, what do you
He's
mean?
been speaking like this the whole time.
I know.
It's so it's so rough on my brain as well. I'm like, oh god, I can't understand. But in your case, you found a pistol on the floor and picked it up, which precipitated this testing predicament. Whereas conversely, I failed to pick up the Koban from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result. Anyway, the fact remains. Should I keep doing that?
No.
Myself to you. A pistol in hand, standing over the foreigner. What did you say?
Yes!
You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
Attention!
As you have been pains to point out time again. I feel I'm growing a callus in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman.
Oh, they're all lying.
If there had been more people dying at the time, then someone else would have noticed her.
Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. Quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant.
I know, of course the place was almost empty. That's what you'd expect.
Suddenly, 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of the time to eat. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at that time of the day and why he was alone.
Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason. There was? This was found in the victim's packet jacket.
Okay, why does he have evidence that everyone doesn't have? Like, that
It's
shouldn't be a
always
thing.
like this. What is that? Oh no, that's you.
What's that, counsel?
It's a medical report card, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visit the restaurant. Oh, shit. What the? Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a name that comes back in the other games. That's amazing. Didn't know. Hello?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m. the very day of the incident.
So the victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation could have been more simple. The prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it really was no bearing on the case. Bitch.
I wonder. What do you think, Ramsey?
Well, it is hard to see how it could be related, really. Remember. No, that's you.
You can request for it. You can request for it to be entered into the court record as evidence if you think it could be useful.
Yes! Yes, you absolute
Yes,
motherfucker.
Yes!
If I may, I'd like to ask for that medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency. On what grounds?
It's relating to the victim on the day of the fucking murder?
The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous, not to mention that the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant no
Objection!
concern.
We are absolutely concerned. Whether or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues.
I beg your pardon?
You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. Very well, the court will grant the defense's request.
Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's a most disturbing trend. Oh my god. It's a boomer. He's a boomer.
Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the...
The victim's
Yeah.
medical report
Court
will be
record.
entered into the court record. Immediately gonna go check it.
What we need right now is blah, blah, blah.
Sorry. I can't check it.
New clues. You have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first.
Right, I hear you. You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival already for you. Or perhaps you'd forgotten that these witness testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused,
The
correct?
witnesses are literally lying. And they should be thrown out already, like... Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman dining all by himself.
Let's keep going. So you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? The victim, Dr. Wilson, dining alone.
That I did. Forgive me for the position I place you in.
So the testimonies of the old man, the soldier, and the waiter all agree at that point.
The
Isn't
old
that
man, the
interesting?
liar, and the waiter.
And let us not forget the inconsistent blah 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 blah. As can clearly be seen, there is only one single beefsteak on the victim's table. A meal for one. No.
The antique stealer, the sergeant, and the waiter who testified before. It's not impossible that they're all lying. But if so, then why? I don't know why, that's the fucking weird part. If I'm perfectly
Excuse
honest,
me.
I have absolutely
If I'm
no
perfectly
certainty.
honest, I have absolutely no idea.
Based
Can I
on
not check
what?
it?
Yes, no. Oh, yeah.
Yes!
I can only press. Why aren't you telling the truth?
What did you say, Cadet?
I clearly remember. There was a woman sitting. Yes, we know. Perhaps one of you might not have noticed. But for both of you to have failed to see the professor's dining companion, it's just not possible. Hmm.
Unfortunately for you, the defendant. I was gonna almost say detective Naruto. Naruto. It's not just a case of these two witnesses alone. Bring the other ones then. He's a fucking crap.
Sorry?
The waiter, whose testimony the court heard earlier, clearly stated the same thing. He's sus. He also said that the victim was alone.
That's right. Precisely, in other words, you are the sole proponent of this phantom lady. But if such a woman were indeed present at the scene, the prosecution demands to see proof. And if no such proof exists, the prosecution demands that no further mention of this phantom warrant be made. It is a blatant waste of the court's time. There's nothing I can say to that.
Excellent work, Milanowski. You gleaned some new information now. Have you? Well, yes.
Well, yeah, but I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see that it brings any real discrepancies to light.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh, finally!
Let me see the Jinx. Oh, you mean this? Oh, sorry, it's
That's me.
my house.
Oh, you mean this?
Yes, this is a brand new piece of evidence. So perhaps we should examine it in a little more detail.
How
We should
exactly?
Press this!
Press!
You'll notice that some pieces of evidence bear a magnifying glass. These are the ones you may examine.
Press
Press
A!
A. Decent question. Use R, up, down, left, right. B, A, select star.
Oh god, I love you.
Detect evidence.
I said, oh god, I love you.
Gay.
Yes.
By using L, up, down, left, right. B, A.
Okay.
I'm showing you. You can move the crosses around town for clues that may
Okay,
have
whatever, I get it. Let me do it.
The cross is not the boss. Then you know that I'm a whore. No, sorry.
Oh?
Press E. Investigate further. So, partner, I think you should take a closer look at this medical report card. I've been trying to for a while.
I can't yet. Finally!
I like that it's like translating it for you.
John Wilson. It says how to clinic on this medical report card. I hate clinics almost as much as I hate hospitals and surgeries. To me.
Aren't they all the same?
When I was 5, I caught the only cold I've ever had in my life. And I remember, even though I felt awful already, I had to have this hideous injection in my right arm. Brrr, I'd never forget it. Never in my whole life.
Most people would give their right arm to have had only one cold in their whole life. Anyway, I don't think this is a clinic where they treat people for illnesses like that. Let's keep looking for clues. We don't want to miss anything. Repeated for every visit is not what it's telling me. Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. And there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction of molar.
He couldn't have eaten. It wasn't his steak.
Mmm. Nice.
Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out?
It would seem so. Just before the incident, he had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps they used laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief.
Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you from feeling pain. No, yep, no, it works.
There's a cautionary note for the medical practitioner as well. Do not eat. Strictly no food or drink besides water for the next 3 hours post-procedure until anesthetic effects have passed.
Really?
Sounds like information worth bearing in mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, finally. This new
But this new-
information. The meaning of that one particular statement totally changes.
So I think it's time to listen to this mini again, don't we?
Definitely.
Even if what I saw wasn't the... Oh, yeah. I guess here, right?
Nope. I didn't mean to do that.
Oops.
I did instead of I did examine instead of present. Whoops!
I can see.
Whoops!
Whoopsie.
Big whoopsies.
Just gonna close windows.
Yeah. Also, I just noticed that our little icons are right on top of fucking Nerdunosuke's head. I'm just gonna move us up. There you go.
Right.
Just we're covering half of his face.
I see.
There you go. Okay, yes, we read that. Yes, stop telling me about this. Jesus. Okay, I get it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes!
Yeet. Well, I think,
About what are you wishing, lad? Could call yourself a lawyer?
I wish I could. But first and foremost here, I'm the accused.
Ryunosuke. Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it.
Thanks, Kazuma.
I could see it quite clearly in that cross-examination you just carried out.
Okay, are you
raised your hand
flirting?
straight up like that, so purposefully I'm gay. Just thinking about it.
Okay,
You knew exactly
this
what
is
you
so
wanted to
gay.
say. Hmm?
What the f- This is so gay.
It is. Incredibly. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking. Okay, bro?
Alright, and thanks for the advice. Big breath. Correct-san. This is a medical report card belonging to the victim.
I see, and I don't see? What of it, boy?
Comparing what is written on the report card with your witness statement, something clearly doesn't add up.
Objection!
Dear me, have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur? Sorry, what? Yeah, not to interrupt the court, but legitimate reason rebel. But let's see if I can explain in words you might understand. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whatever, he may have not, whatever, we don't care. Yeah, you say it's not relevant, we say it is relevant.
Remember, Ryunosuke, you don't have to use... Sorry. Remember, Ryunosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point.
What are you doing?
Putting on the light.
It sounded like you were hanging from the ceiling.
It's your dialogue.
Yeah, I know, just give me a second because I noticed a piece that my cat was biting, apparently.
Just stopping her from eating shit.
No, she's sleeping right now. I just turned my head and saw something that got chewed on.
Oh, what is it?
Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. Fuck off. The witness testimony the court has already been clearly said.
They're
This may
full of
refer to the
bullshit.
defense of a child for some simple reason that there's no one else besides pale-faced people who can be pale-faced. There we go. This medical report card has nothing to do with the case. Do you really believe that? What? That Augsburg is pretty fine, me boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be irrelevant? Perhaps because Hada Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic. A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted?
What's this now?
And furthermore, if I told you that as a result the victim had been forbidden from eating?
Just what are you trying to say, cadet? Get orders not to eat? So what? Bro.
It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off. What? No, that can't. Correcto-san.
What, boy, what?
As you just heard, when he was killed, sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all.
No.
Additionally,
There's more?
you have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot possibly be the case. Because the victim, as we now know, had just one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effect of anesthetic.
Ah. Expertly done, partner. Look at the little face. the Arthur thing.
What is this nonsense, you little upstart? These are baseless accusations. Just look at what's. You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Use your head. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic?
How dare you?
I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant have turned.
I'm sorry.
Wouldn't you agree, Ryanovsky?
Yes, most definitely.
Oh, how the turntables. So having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who in fact was
Exactly.
eating the picture beefsteak?
I swear to God, finally.
The court will hear the opinion of the defense in this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel.
Counsel. Oh, that means me, doesn't it?
Alright, the answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of your turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of.
Got it. So, the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been me. An as yet unknown third party.
Yep.
It can only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table.
Objection!
You will not let it go, will you? There's
Yes!
There was, because I saw her.
When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore,
Sorry.
it's okay. The only logical conclusion is that someone else was there eating it.
Ugh.
If strong evidence to support our assertion, it's clear that these witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage, we will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial relentlessly.
Kazuma. Are you insane? You would take on the government?
Don't worry, counsel. I have no issue with you.
What do you mean?
I have issue with them, those two witnesses in the stand. What? What are you talking about?
You have demonstrated. Oh, that's you.
We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone who felt so much. So, if it now turns out that the two of you deliberately lied while giving your testimonies, obviously you will be charged with perjury. Perjury. And since this is a murder trial, you'll also be deemed complicit in the killing. Complicit in murder? No! This is the judge that's supposed to be saying this. Oh, Negative. There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. I was just following orders. Please. That's right, as the man says. Just say you never saw the gentlewoman. That's what they told us. Ooh, tell us.
Mm.
Oh.
What? What did you just say, Correctason?
Oh, no?
You were just following orders?
Now, hold on, lad. I was, say you never saw the gentlewoman. When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with the lady from overseas?
What?
Objection!
What is the meaning of all this? These witnesses gave false statements? Is this true, you bear?
Just one. Just one simple slip of the tongue.
Sure.
Order. Council, explain what's going on here. It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth. Absolutely. Oh, this guy, okay. Absolutely
No,
not.
that's
The
me.
prosecution knows nothing of this.
Whatever,
Yeah.
you read him. It's fine.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm not saying angrily.
No, because I'm reading like everyone in the court.
Yes, you are.
I'm reading two characters.
I'll read one of the witnesses.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I was yawning. I was trying to speak, but then the yawn took over. Then who's behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouth shut? Oh well,
Yeah, you can do it. That's classified. So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator. What? As a conspirator to this murder, are you? You wouldn't. This can't be happening. I'm no scared. Judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. Told them we're such a sight. I don't believe Archie has any idea about it.
what are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there are only a handful of possibilities. It could only have been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose.
The Emperor. Well, any ideas about who might be behind this?
The waiter.
If we can affirm If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit.
So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouths shut.
Of course, we'll need evidence before we can make any firm accusations. Alright, there's a moth flying around.
Oh.
Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power here. The power.
How can we
Sorry,
possibly?
we really should like change the color of the top
Yeah.
figure. Remember how we made progress before?
No. Before? Oh yeah.
We
Oh
examined
yeah!
the piece of
Finally,
evidence
we're
and
gonna
we
get to examine the fucking business card.
What?
The business card. Maybe we're gonna get to
Oh yeah, the
examine
other
that.
side of it. Yeah.
Oh yes, that's right.
Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we've missed. There's no time to lose. I want answers. If it's proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you the penalty will be severe.
Can I really do it? Fuck yes.
Nice.
There you go.
Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga. Well, that's unexpected.
What is it?
Look, do you see it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga.
Well, yes, business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point.
It's not the name that's unexpected, it's his job title.
His job? Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga. Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. Inspector? What on earth?
I have no idea. But let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence. If they're wielding it somehow here... Wait, business card information has been updated today. He's not a waiter, he's a lying bitch. I'm really like inspecting these.
I don't know. You can check.
Yeah, something else is there.
That's my badge.
Yeah, university pin. It's proven that, yeah, I got this.
Please. Wait, Your Excellency. I had no idea about any of this. I swear to every Shinto god. I knew nothing.
And what does the defense have to say about all of this?
Well, Your Excellency. No time to think. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout the first name that comes to my head. Satoru Hosonaga, Hosonaga Satoru.
Satoru Hosonaga, Hosonaga Satoru.
Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to manipulate the witnesses is this bitch.
Yes!
Head waiter my ass.
Well, surely that would be Satoru Hosonaga-san.
Hosonaga-san? The waiter who took the stand earlier?
Objection!
He's not a waiter. Poppycock. He gets to say the fun stuff. Poppycock.
Poppycock. What the fuck is that?
You've never heard it?
What possible reason would the waiter? I never heard that.
It's an actual thing.
It
People
is.
say. Yeah.
Another thing that I learned from these games is nincompoop.
I love the word nincompoop.
There's
so
oh,
much.
you would love. Oh my god, there's
Nincompoop,
one.
Dingus.
There's one character. She's an old lady security guard from the trilogies. She
calls
pops
everyone
up in any
nincompoop.
case that she's just great. She's absolutely annoying and great at the same time. But yeah, she says you nincompoops.
I love it.
Oh my god, I had poppycock. What the fuck? What does that even mean? Like bullshit.
It's also like an
Okay.
like an exclamation like that.
Yeah.
Like nonsense or whatever.
Nonsense. Okay. Not to mention the fact that even a head waiter could not possibly have that level of influence.
He's not. For once, I would agree with you. If that is the man truly were a waiter.
What? If he truly were?
Come on, Inosuke. Time to hit the score for the truth.
Goes to punch the fucking prosecutor in the face. Let's go.
Yes!
The plan of the restaurant sketched by the man in question? I agree, it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure we can conclude anything. Flip the fucking card over, bitch.
Sorry, Your Excellency, that's the back of the car. It's the back of the car that's of interest.
I beg your pardon?
Or perhaps I should have said the front? Yes! It's the front of the back of the card. That's where the tailing the tail is.
Oh my god. Flip the card over, bitch. That's all.
Your Excellency.
Would somebody please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say? Hosonaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. Just flip the fucking card. The front of the business card reveals the man's in question's profession, his true profession. The waiter's profession? He's an accountant. What does he do? Accountant things. Surely. Where do you work? Where accountants work?
I'm gonna die.
Don't die. That's surely. Good gracious. That's right, Your Excellency. The card reads Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
What? The waiter is a police detective? I I haven't heard any mention of this before.
Just
Why
eat
haven't I
these.
heard any mention of
Eat
this
these,
before?
Inspector. The Imperial Police Bureau has immense power, absolute power as far as regular civilians are concerned. So, witnesses there in the stand. Was it in fact the waiter who gave you your orders? Was it he who told you not to mention that you'd seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene? Well... Bro, why did he come back?
Inspector Hosonaga.
I was worried something like this may happen. The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility. Yes, possibility. Indeed.
Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, this is
Blah
a
blah blah blah.
flashback.
Blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
Shady bitch being shady bitch.
Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card.
I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. So I lie. I let myself be
So I
distracted.
lie like a
by-
liar.
Yeah. Now all of your previous investigations should be called into question and you should be fired. It was an unusually careless mistake.
So you mean to say you really are a detective? But why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter? Ah, of course. Your salary must have...
I was working undercover.
Your salary must be terrible.
I was working undercover.
Undercover?
Oh, sorry. Yes, there have been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover.
Oh, sorry.
But we're all focused on the wrong thing right now. Why did you
Sweet.
tell these two fuckers to lie?
I mean, we're gonna get there.
Incidents at the restaurant. What kind of incidents? I swear. Occasionally, that would be classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to this case of homicide. Are you sure?
Fuck you.
Very well done, Inspector Hosonaga. But you will elaborate on one point for the court. Of course, Your Excellency. I've just heard new information from the two witnesses beside you. That at the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, clearly you would have also been aware of this person's presence, having served at the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other timeline, therefore I am led to assume that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you required these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct? Correct, Your Excellency.
Unbelievable.
As I suspected.
Would you want me to read this guy?
Hmm?
Bang.
As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what had happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair beside him, gun in hand. Stood the accused student. Sitting opposite the victim at the same table was a young lady who I guessed to be an Englishwoman. So the truth comes out. I immediately sailed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the bureau, and then told everyone to lie. It was then that I received some special orders. Special? Oh, sorry.
Special orders, you mean to say?
Move the Englishwoman from the scene at once. It was made clear that the Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders.
But what if the Englishwoman was the killer?
I think it would be in everyone's best interests not to pursue that idea. The Empire views the friendly terms of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. an Englishman has been murdered on our soil to name an Englishwoman as a primary source. I mean, it
Bitch.
seems convenient. It seems super convenient if you want to murder someone. Just send them to a different country and be like, oh, sorry, it's not our person. This must be one of your people. And without irrefutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question. So that's the reason for the disappearance of the phantom woman in this case. But it's not right.
It's not
Oh, sorry.
right.
I'm so invested, I can't stop
Yeah.
myself now. Everyone has to take a second to be shocked. One possibility does spring to mind.
What do you mean, Kazma?
UMaine University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them is studying in the medical faculty's research library. I said library. Laboratory and library is a young English woman.
Same thing. What?
Yeah, you know. You're a shrewd man. I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour.
You mean
When I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it prudent to check her identity first. Then the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector. Okay, never mind. The Englishwoman sitting at the university professor's table was a certain Miss Giselle Brett? Maybe I'm not reading that right.
yes, Giselle Brett.
Giselle Brett. She is indeed a foreign student studying in the research laboratory of UMaine University's medical faculty. Bro, that's like a long sentence for nothing.
I swear.
Dude, that guy is also so tall. What the heck?
Yeah.
I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of this lady's presence at the scene. And ordered these witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimonies. It must now be up to your excellency to decide on how to deal with the situation. Very well, my thoughts on the matter are as follows. Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly critical premise. Namely, that the victim was dining alone. However, as we have now discovered that this premise is false, it would be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point.
Objection!
But Your Excellency, that would mean missing the noon deadline of ballooning in order to send a telegraphic report to Great Britain. Our own government would surely be very displeased with such actions.
Calm yourself, Counsel. I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom. Woohoo! Inspector Hosanaga. You potato head. You will locate this Giselle Brett and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency. At once, Your Excellency.
But that means you'll be going against the first bishop.
I'll take it.
Yes.
As I said before. It is my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly. So
Won't be a problem?
Yes,
Unless he dies first.
sir. Nothing will get in my way, except for your help.
I swear.
Court will adjourn briefly, okay. Prosecution must call the English student Giselle Brett to the witness stand. Did I make myself clear?
Yes. Your Excellency.
Good. Then we will have a 30-minute recess before reconvening.
Woo.
Woohoo! And we can wrap it up here.
Oh my
be
goodness, to be continued.
To be continued.
Next stream. Yes, I want to say.
Yep.
Next stream, I'm gonna do part 2. Wee woo.
Stay tuned for more of this nonsense.
Whoever is watching.
Who is watching it after the stream?
Whoever is watching the VOD, wherever.
Yeah. Whatever 4, 5, 7 people watched it yesterday.
Alright. End screen. Wee.